These are the 7 SUVs that will save you from roadside breakdowns and wallet-crushing repair bills in 2026, while everyone else is chasing the latest tech-loaded models that'll leave them stranded. Smart buyers are focusing on what actually matters, getting where you need to go without drama. Let's be real for a second. You're not buying an SUV to impress your neighbors or win drag races. You're buying it because you need something that starts every morning, handles your daily commute, weekend adventures, and maybe even survives being handed down to your kids. And in 2026, with repair costs averaging between $573 and $1,200 annually for SUVs, choosing reliability isn't just smart, it's essential. According to recent studies, the average SUV experiences malfunctions before they even reach 30,000 miles. But the models we're about to discuss, they're hitting 100,000 miles without even breaking a sweat. That might not sound like a huge difference until you realize it means fewer mornings explaining to your boss why you're late, fewer canceled road trips, and definitely fewer awkward conversations with your mechanic. Number 1. The Subaru Outback. Yes, I know what some of you are thinking. It's that car every outdoorsy couple in Colorado seems to own. But there's a reason for that stereotype. With an 82 out of 100 predicted reliability score from Consumer Reports, the Outback proves that sometimes being predictable is exactly what you want. This isn't just about avoiding breakdowns either. Subaru has refined their symmetrical all-wheel drive system over decades. And by 2026, they've ironed out most of the head gasket issues that plagued earlier models. What makes the Outback particularly interesting for 2026 is how Subaru has resisted the urge to overcomplicate things. While other manufacturers are cramming their SUVs with experimental tech, Subaru keeps focusing on what works. Sure, the infotainment system won't win any awards for innovation, but it also won't leave you stranded because a software update bricked your car's computer. Number 2. The Acura MDX. Now this is where things get interesting. With an 83 out of 100 reliability score, the MDX represents something unique in the reliability conversation. It's proof that you can have luxury without the typical luxury car headaches. Honda's premium brand has figured out the secret sauce. Take Honda's bulletproof engineering and add just enough premium features to feel special without going overboard. The 2026 MDX benefits from what I call the Honda Heritage Advantage. Underneath all that leather and technology, you're essentially getting a Honda Pilot that went to finishing school. The powertrain is proven, the platform is tested, and most importantly, when something does need fixing, you're not paying exotic car prices for parts. Number 3, the Genesis GV70. With a reliability score of 84 out of 100. This is where the story gets really compelling. Genesis is essentially doing what Lexus did in the 1990s, challenging established luxury brands by offering more reliable copies of already successful products. It's a bold strategy, and based on the data, it's working. What's fascinating about Genesis is how they're leveraging Hyundai Motor Group's massive investment in quality control. Remember, this is the same company that transformed Hyundai from a punchline to a powerhouse in just 2 decades. The GV70 benefits from all that learning. Plus, Genesis throws in a warranty that makes German luxury brands look stingy. We're talking 10 years or 100,000 miles on the powertrain. That's not confidence. That's swagger, backed by data. At number 4, we have the Honda CR-V. With an 85 out of 100 predicted reliability score, if SUVs were a high school yearbook, the CR-V would win, most likely to still be running in 20 years. It's not the most exciting choice, but excitement doesn't get you to work when it's negative 10 degrees outside. The 2026 CR-V represents Honda. At its most Honda, they've taken everything that made previous generations dependable and refined it further. The hybrid powertrain, which is becoming standard across more trim levels, isn't just about fuel economy. It's actually proving to be more reliable than traditional powertrains. Because electric motors have fewer moving parts to break. Here's a stat that should make you pay attention. CR-V owners report some of the lowest annual repair costs in the segment. We're talking about real money staying in your pocket over the life of ownership. And with SUVs retaining 60 to 70% of their value after 5 years, if they're from reliable brands, that CR-V suddenly looks less like a boring choice and more like a smart investment. The 5th spot goes to the Lexus NX, scoring 89 out of 100. This is where Toyota's luxury division flexes its reliability muscles. The NX proves you can have your cake and eat it too. Premium features, advanced technology, and the peace of mind that comes from Toyota's obsessive approach to quality control. What sets the 2026 NX apart is how Lexus has learned from other luxury brands' mistakes. While German competitors rush to market with cutting-edge tech that often needs debugging on customers' dime, Lexus takes a different approach. They'll gladly be a generation behind on features if it means those features actually work when you need them. The infotainment system is a perfect example. While it might not have every bell and whistle, what it does have works consistently. No mysterious reboots, no features that randomly stop functioning, no visits to the dealer for software patches. In the world of modern SUVs where infotainment problems are becoming a major reliability concern, Lexus's conservative approach suddenly looks genius. Number 6, Mazda CX-5. With an impressive 88 out of 100 predicted reliability score, Mazda has quietly become the reliability dark horse of the automotive world. While everyone's focused on Toyota and Honda, Mazda has been perfecting something they call SkyActiv technology. Fancy name aside, it's really about making every component work in harmony. The CX-5 represents what happens when engineers are given permission to say no to marketing. No, we won't add that feature if it compromises reliability. No, we won't use a turbocharged 3-cylinder just to claim better fuel economy numbers. Instead, Mazda focuses on naturally aspirated engines that might not win spec sheet wars, but will definitely win the war of attrition against Father Time. Here's what's brilliant about Mazda's approach. They're proving you don't need hybrid complexity to achieve good fuel economy and reliability. Their engines are so efficiently designed that the fuel savings from going hybrid often don't justify the added complexity. It's a contrarian approach in 2026, but the reliability scores suggest they might be onto something. And at number 7, surprising absolutely no one who's been paying attention, the Toyota Highlander, with a 91 out of 100 predicted reliability score. This is the SUV equivalent of that friend who never gets sick, never misses work, and somehow still looks good after pulling an all-nighter. Toyota's 3-row SUV isn't just reliable. It's the standard by which all other SUVs measure their reliability. The 2026 Highlander benefits from Toyota's TNGA platform, which sounds like alphabet soup, but actually represents something profound. Toyota spent billions developing a modular architecture that could underpin multiple vehicles while maintaining their reliability standards. It's like building your house on bedrock instead of sand. Everything else just works better. But here's what really sets the Highlander apart: Toyota's approach to new technology. While other manufacturers treat customers like beta testers, Toyota waits. They'll watch competitors struggle with new features, learn from their mistakes, and only then implement a thoroughly tested version. It's why the Highlander might not always have the newest tech, but the tech it does have actually works. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Where are the American brands? Where's the German engineering excellence? The truth is, they're improving. The data shows American brands are better than they've been in decades, and German luxury SUVs are slowly climbing in reliability rankings. But when you're spending $40,000 to $65,000 on a vehicle in 2026, improving isn't good enough. You want proven. This brings us to an uncomfortable truth about modern SUVs. As many point out, manufacturers are walking a tightrope between innovation and reliability. Every new feature is a potential failure point. every cutting-edge technology is an unknown variable. The most reliable SUVs in 2026 aren't necessarily the ones avoiding technology. They're the ones implementing it thoughtfully. Take hybrid powertrains, for example. 5 years ago, hybrids were considered a reliability risk. Now, many hybrid models are proving more reliable than their gas-only counterparts. Honda and Toyota led this charge, using their hybrid systems as reliability showcases rather than just fuel-saving tools. The reduced stress on engines from electric motor assistance, fewer cold starts, and regenerative braking reducing brake wear. It all adds up to better long-term reliability. The 7 SUVs we've discussed today aren't just transportation. They're peace of mind with 4 wheels and a warranty. They represent different philosophies, from Subaru's rugged simplicity to Lexus's refined reliability, from Honda's practical efficiency to Toyota's bulletproof engineering. What unites them is a commitment to getting you where you need to go, day after day, year after year, without drama. As we wrap up, remember this. In 2026, buying a reliable SUV isn't about settling for less. It's about being smart enough to recognize that true luxury isn't about having the most features. It's about having features that work when you need them. It's about spending your weekends on adventures, not in waiting rooms. It's about that feeling when you turn the key and know, without doubt, your SUV will start. These 7 models prove you don't have to choose between capability and reliability, between comfort and dependability. You can have it all. You just need to know where to look. And now you do.